Starting on Monday, it will be Man of Steel week, and we are gearing up. Our very own Dina sat down with the cast of one of the most anticipated summer blockbusters. Here's a preview of her interviews in this morning show exclusive.
What if a child dreamed of becoming something other than what society had intended?
He always wants to do the good thing.
What if a child aspired to something greater?
But which one is the genuinely good thing, and for whom?
For some, he was a guardian angel.
And is it for himself as well, or is he being selfless?
For others, a ghost. He never quite fit in.
You don't know what's going to happen.
Superman is 75, and this time around, Henry Cavill dons the iconic red cape in Zack Snyder's reboot of the Superman franchise in Man of Steel.
So tell me this, the first time you see yourself suited up and you look in the mirror, what went through your mind?
It gives off like a physical force, almost. There's a genuine energy to it, something you can almost see.
What's the S stand for?
It's not an S.
Well, here it's an S. How about
Excuse me.
Yeah. What was it like when you saw him for the first time in that suit? Did you notice a change in him?
I just giggled. I think I went back to I did. It was kind of like that, oh, he's just over with Superman. It's just, that was what I did. I just giggled.
Henry's suit wasn't the only thing that left his Lois Lane a little bashful.
What was it like to fly with him?
I really have fun doing that stuff. But sometimes we would have to do the landings, and he would have to hold me up without any help from the wires, and then I was always like, oh, sorry. I always felt very heavy.
Really?
He just rolled his eyes. And
you're like 2 pounds soaking wet.
I think that's what he said. But you know what I mean. As a woman, it doesn't matter. If a guy has to pick you up, you're always like, ooh, sorry.
Right.
Yeah. I ate a big lunch, sorry.
I won't betray them. You already have.
Very cool. Avril's got an infectious summer jam, a new fiancé at her side, and a forthcoming studio record. It is clear the pop princess is back to reclaim her throne. Avril is all grown up, but still young at heart.
It doesn't matter how old you are. You can be young, have a young spirit and free spirit, and it doesn't, it's about your state of mind.
Going into her 5th studio album, Avril certainly didn't expect to walk out with a future husband.
Well, we got together last year, early last year. I had just gotten off my world tour, and we got in the studio together to write a song. My manager at the time said, hey, what do you think about writing with Chad Krieger from Nickelback? And I said, yeah, that sounds like that could be a cool idea. And we just wrote a bunch of songs, made a record, bonded over music, and we're really good friends, and now we're engaged.
And happily in love, might we add. Between the wedding and a new record, Avril still has her sights on the future.
I want to do a movie. I've done I've had a few small parts in a couple films, but I'd really love to do a film.
And don't forget, you can weigh in on all of your entertainment headlines by sending us a tweet at NCity.
It's the hottest movie of the summer.
It's not an S.
And only one morning show is invited to sit down with the Man of Steel.
So many questions.
The entire cast, exclusive only on Breakfast Television.